Welcome to the About Sex podcast. I'm your host, Angela Skirtu, and you can find me at www.therapistsinstlouis.com. And with me today, we have Marcus Boston. Do you want me to say Marcus O. Boston?
Yes, welcome to the mob. So it's Marcus O. Boston. Welcome to the mob.
Okay. And so I cannot pronounce. Apparently, I just learned I'm very white, and the way I pronounce cognac is very wrong. I have not listened to enough rap songs. I know. So, how do we pronounce your podcast name?
Cognac Corner. Cognac.
Like Coney Island, almost.
Yeah. Let it work with you. Don't fight it. Just let it happen.
Cognac Corner.
See, even how you say this, essential Cognac Corner.
I sound like such a Midwestern person. Like, I totally have an accent. So apparently, I need to drink more cognac.
It's a different kind of drunk. I tell you, it's a different kind of vibe.
All right. Well, tell me a little bit about your podcast, how you started it, why you do it.
So I do Cognac Corner and a Soulard, so I host two. So my solo one is Cognac Corner. And I've always been the mayor of friend zone. So I always had girlfriends with my friends and I'll give them advice. They didn't listen and that was right. So I was always in the position of hearing they dirt saying,
wait, so you're the friend that's I told you so. And now I have a show to put it in your face that I told you so.
All right. He's a whole loser. What are you doing? Okay,
all right, cool. So go on.
Cecil, my partner with the Soulard, was wanted to get into podcasts. And I was like, I know my show. Cause I was working on another one called Is Love Enough with me and another friend about relationships. I'm bad at them. I'm terrible. I have all kind of issues. I said, she a therapist? I need therapy. I said, I'm a hoe. She charging out because I need somebody to help me. My friends don't believe me when I scream for help. They have so much time laughing. I'm screaming for help.
Wait, why do you feel like you're bad at relationships?
I'm willing to leave. I always have a backpack at the door. So I'm not planning okay, we'll get along. I'm not dealing with this shit.
I feel like that's just Beyonce style, where you keep the bags to the left.
Just in case, I'm okay.
I can have another you in a minute.
There's many of you and few of me, so I know my worth. You're not gonna tell me no other way.
You know what? Actually, it just sounds like you're a serial monogamist. That you'll stick around for a bit, but then when everything gets shady, you just move on to the next.
Can't you get that far? I'll be I don't even want to text today.
You're like, Angela, you're not allowed to define me. Fine, let's do what you want to do.
And it's not working at all. And I keep having my best girlfriend satisfy my emotional needs to where I don't need nobody else. I can go around to my best friend and give all my dirt out and be myself. But then there's no sexual part. So when I get to the sexual part with another woman, I'll be I already told what I want to tell to my friend, so I'm not telling you.
So do you do a lot of casual relationships, like casual sex, casual dating, friends with benefits, or what do you do?
I don't know.
So his photographer is here and is laughing in his face at him trying to answer that question, just so everybody hears.
I don't. Recently, nothing. I do nothing. I just go to the same places with the same people.
You've just washed your hands of dating.
I really have. I am just I just hate it. I'm I got shit to do that don't really involve you. I want the pain of love. I'm
So are you taking a dating sabbatical then?
I don't know. I don't want to put the work in. I'm look. You see me, I see you.
That's the more intelligent way of saying it is I'm on a sabbatical. I'm doing me.
This process is stupid. You see me, I see you. What are you doing? Let's go. You want to be chased and ran down. Look, I didn't bring no running shoes. Can't run these loafers. I'm sorry.
So is this what you talk about on your show? Just your dating experiences?
I do sex relationships on my show, and I really focus on my guests and hear their stories, and maybe through their struggles, I can figure my own shit out.
Oh, okay.
So
you're doing self-therapy. Perfect.
Yeah, but mostly I can start drinking, and then I just start falling apart, and where it turns into about me again.
Wait, so you guys drink on the podcast then?
Yeah, you drink cognac, baby. Say it's the preferred brand. They ain't gave me my check yet. But, you drink cognac. If you need something to cut it with, we cut it. I'll drink it straight.
Do you feel like it's a therapeutic drink?
It's so central that I had the music in the background. I can make a vibe to it. It got cigars, it's on the tables and stuff, so it's a really elegant experience. I'm gonna get the lighting together. So that's Stu's specialty, Big Stu, what's the bigstew.com?
So how long have you been doing your show?
A little bit over a year. So we
Okay.
started November of 18.
What made you decide to do it?
I wasn't doing shit else. And I got to the point where I
got nothing else to do. I might as well do a podcast.
I was a huge podcast listener, and I had to find my creative purpose. Like, I was at the point where I've done a bunch of other shit. I need to find my creative outlet because I'm not afraid of anything in the public atmosphere. So why I ain't out here talking my shit? And I have a sense of style and like to present myself in things a certain way that can't nobody do what we do together. Like, we gonna do a great situation. So it just panned out. He wanted to do a podcast. We doing one together because we both diverse and inclusion. So that's always the micro version. Then we have our individuals where I like to talk about relationships and get to the dirt. I want to hear about other people's lives and realize why I ain't doing better. Y'all met where? Well, that didn't work for me. I don't.
So that's been the biggest lesson that you've learned, that, I'm actually not that bad. You people are crazy over here.
I'm the problem because I'm not crazy enough. Because, like, how y'all together?
Well, what do you think some of the problems then people are having with dating? Not just you, but like think of all the people you're interviewing.
They don't require enough, or they not lovable. Like, I gotta like you. You have these things you want me to be, but you none of those things. Why would I want you if I got all those things? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so in general, they're just not likable people.
Yeah, like once your substance, like I hate, like you meet people online or whatever, and just like one answer is like, engage me, give me something. I give you plenty of ammo. You guys on my podcast. I give you something to pull up from so we have a conversation. You know, then look here, I'm fine.
I gotta say, I've been in the dating pool. Not as much anymore, but I was for a while because I divorced in 2000. You saw my
Girl,
divorce.
I love the episode. I listened to it twice. I loved it. I found my clitoris. I said, found your clitoris? What's been going on?
It was lost somewhere.
What the fuck was she doing? I said, ooh,
I gotta say, when you've been married for a while, sometimes you just get in some routines. Sex gets a little boring. You don't mean for it to do that, but it does. And I'm a sex therapist too. But
Stu, how long have you been married? 22 years? 22
years. I was married for 11 years.
Oh, I can't even. My mom they've been married for, my mom's 55. My stepdad's 38. They've been married for 11 years.
Oh, wow. Well, are they doing well?
They're doing very well. Happy birthday, Mom, was yesterday. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Mom. Marcus's mom.
Yeah. I guess my relationships with women is like, I've never seen her need a man to justify her. She was straight up with me about everything. And like, she just was always her, like, oh, I don't believe in fighting. What am I fighting with you for? We arguing, we gotta disagree, but I've never seen it. So that's normal. So, house is peaceful, no drama, no bullshit. This is who I am. We keep it moving. So I'm like, you not like that? Oh, you got baggage. I'm not that strong. Like, I have a little satchel. You come on fucking
like, I got a sciatica. I can't do it.
Fam. You got dogs and kids. Like, you got to pick a struggle. Like, oh my God. I said, Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
One thing you said earlier that like actually resonated with me when I was dating is I realized that people don't actually know how to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like a real, like where you ask questions of each other. So when I'd get on those apps, I did Tinder and I did Bumble. I hated Tinder, by the way.
Yeah,
but Bumble wasn't bad. But still, like how I would choose whether somebody was worth kind of moving on with or not is if they actually remembered to ask me questions about myself. Because I'm going to ask questions. I'm a therapist. Trust me, I am like all about analyzing you to the core.
So you live FBI by this.
I mean, I was really smart about it, I think. And I was like, oh, what's your favorite president?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Please, let's talk that shit. Like, I got answers. I got it. If you want to, I can go.
But that's the point. You want to be asked questions.
Yeah.
Like a good conversation is a back and forth. It's trying different things. Maybe it's a little flirt here. And that's how I would sift through people kind of quickly, is if they didn't know how to have a conversation, it was kind of like, not worth my time either.
Right. Oh, I got shit to do. I have books that I should be reading.
Well, so what other problems did you think people had with the dating? And you too, you know?
They didn't know who they were first. You can't look for somebody else to define you. If you don't know what your worth is or what you is and not gonna do, then it ain't for me to find out for you.
I gotcha.
That's your lifting, not mine.
So basically, who am I? I don't know. Maybe you could figure it out.
Right. I had a line for a while. I was like, I used to hit it with I'm not a destination yet. I'm a step in the right direction. So to say, this ain't gonna last long, but you gonna find your happiness next. I'm not it, but I'm a necessary step to get there. It didn't pan out as good as I thought it would. I thought it was a great line.
Sounds like you have a lot of good one-liners.
But I don't sell it well. Like I be getting ghostwriter, terrible rapper. I don't have the image, but I can write great rap songs. I can write some shit down, but I can't sell it well. I'll be like, deliver. I laugh and ruin the moment. So she might have bought me, but I fucked it up.
Well, so what? You say other people struggle with that. Do you struggle with that too? Like, who am I? Who is Marcus?
I'm too much as who I am. Like, this is it. I don't like bougie shit. I do crazy shit, random hours. This is what you're going to get. You might get a, hey, bitch. Like, I know I play too much, but it's all in jest. I'm like, are you sure? I'm positive. I just play too much. It's just funny, you know?
Well, so you need somebody who has a good sense of humor, who understands that you have that. You're not, like, actually calling her a bitch, but, you're calling her, like, bitch.
I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. I'm here for a good time.
I gotcha. So when's the last time you were dating? Or have you really taken a sabbatical?
So the last 3 years I've been doing this thing. It's gonna sound horrible. To where in February I'll date only black women. So
okay.
So I will focus because I've usually dated.
Why are black women the focus?
Because for a long time I only dated white women. So I used to like the snowman.
Is it because of Black History Month? Is that why you picked February?
To try to get some cultural balance.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to come home and focus and see why I never made this part of my life work out.
What do you think is the difference between dating black women and white women?
It's the cultural references. It's like it's a trust thing that came with me. Like I realized like we will never, as much of a human connection we have, we will never have the same cultural understanding because you're not living as a black person in America. Mm-hmm. So there's certain things I'll have to catch you up to or help you discover that if she was black, she already up to speed. Mm-hmm. And so after having so many failures on my end of relationships, I'm like, maybe I'm the problem. Yes, you are, because I couldn't get the connection I was looking for. No matter how woke she was or down or worse, she never would be the instinctual cultural things I need to have a sense of peace with no question about it. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, I do. I want to ask you about it. Like, what's an example of a situation where maybe you were with a white woman and because, it's very different experience to be a black man in this world versus a white anyone. So, to be fair, but I can't speak to it because I'm a white woman. Sorry. So, but like, I do know there are differences, and so like, what would be an example of something while you were dating that would come up that would be like, whoa, she just does not get this?
It would be like if we go out to, say, like something like Frontenac, where I'm used to y'all looking at me because y'all look at me anyway. So it wouldn't bother me, but her, she'd be so offended and it would bother her that it's happening. I'm like,
okay, so she became aware that all of the eyes stared at you like, what's he doing here? It's Frontenac.
Yeah. No matter what coming out with, it would bother her. I'm like, this is what it is. Like, I know I get in this car and drive where I drive. It could be my last ride. Like, I know these things I have to think about more than you even think twice about.
Yeah.
You get pulled over, you finna cuss the police out. I get pulled over like, well, shit, see how this goes. Don't talk that shit because you get me fucked up because you mad. Hey, Mariah, no.
So they take it personally, the way people were kind of racially profiling you.
Every fight is a good fight. No, it's not. Like, it's not the battle it's not the hill I want to die on today. Like,
well, because you've been living with it your whole life, so it's not worth it to, you're like, what are you going to do? Yell at the women in the Frontenac or the people?
It's
like, just walk and move and live your life.
Yeah, just relax. Like, like certain movies I want to know, like I was getting happy, like, oh, here's the movie list for black movies. How many you know? Oh, okay, you're that level white girl. Okay, got it. So you
how much did you get into Black History Month growing up?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. She watched The Color Purple. Got it.
You watched Harlem Nights. Okay. He got you well trained, right?
All right.
So that was happening, and I was like, "Wow!" And what really killed it was, this is the story I led up to. So I finally met as close as I'm gonna find to this white girl that gets it. She's a teacher. She was really dope. And it was like, I had my best friend was getting married. She ain't getting married no time. This is my last marriage for a long ass time. My friends are ratchet. They ain't doing no marriages. They ain't having no weddings. So I was like, all right. I feel we wasn't vibing. I did a lot of concessions. Like, you had animals, you had kids. I'm like, this is a lot. Whew, this is a lot. But you get it. You ally. I got it. So I feel we wasn't connecting. I was like, do you want to just end this and we can just walk away? I need some time to get another date for this wedding. I'm trying to show out and be a mess. I had some shit I bought I want to wear. And she bails on me the day of the wedding. So I'm going to this wedding with hookers and hoes. Tell me about my bad relationships, and I know all y'all bodies better in this building. I was hanging with you hoes before I met y'all spouses. Don't play with me.
It's like I know what experiences you've had up to this point. You may be married, but the hoe is still inside.
I got the receipts. Look, I'm looking crazy because I got stood up. I said, then you got to come back. I can't trust you. Like trust is such an important thing, and you had no good reason. I was treating you too well. He was overwhelmed. I wasn't ready to like you so much. What the fuck are we doing? Like,
yeah, it's like, well, then you need to figure yourself out.
I gave you a hard out. You didn't take. You doubled down.
So would you say it's easier dating black women, or is it a different ball game?
It's like the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics.
All right, tell me, which one would they be, the winter or the summer?
Black girls are the winter, black girls are the Summer Olympics.
Well, so tell me about the Summer Olympics games.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know. It's just so different. It's just so different.
Okay. What are some of the hijinks you've gone through?
I mean, it's a different level of energy and like possession, especially when they're older, like over 35. They are who they are. And it's just like watching an action movie. And I just want to be yes. I want to go. It's just so great and phenomenal. It's like watching art being made. It's just a different level of energy. There's no question about who and what she is. Like, yes, I come from such a confident mother that stands on her own. That like, if you ain't ready to bike or bark, I don't know what to do. I need you to pull the trigger. When I pull mine, we pull it together. Well,
so do you find that you guys struggle then to pull the trigger? And what do you mean by pulling the trigger? Are we talking about sex now?
No, I was talking about actual firearms. I was just saying.
Like, I just want to feel like I'm keeping up with your metaphors. Are we shooting people or are we shooting people?
I just need that. You have that aggression within you.
Okay. To take someone down.
Yeah, okay. Go left or right, you ready to go.
Is this like the ride or die thing? We're going to murder together on the way down?
Yeah, in a way.
All right.
Not actually, I don't want nobody to go to jail or otherwise, but yeah, I need you to have a level of bite to your bark and ready to go if it needs be.
So do you feel like you're finding that when you date black women, or is it like a struggle?
It's a struggle because I don't know what to do. I don't know how to. I'm like, what do I do now?
You're like, how do I identify what to happen next?
I don't know this playbook. I can't read this language. What am I doing?
Okay.
What am I doing?
Well, because I know a lot of black women, and they tend to be very, very self-assured and very self-aware, and so I feel like it would probably be very different than if with white women you were experiencing this sense of like, who am I? Black women are like, I know who I am. Who are you?
I was winning just showing up. I just had to show up like, hey, I win. This is all right. This is. I started early, so I figured this. I had stock in white women before they even had real bodies on them. I told them, get ready. They coming. They didn't believe me. They was like, hook me up with your friends. Nuh-uh. I told you start trading now.
Well, so, all right, I want to get into some more nitty-gritty information. So, like, sex. How is sex different between black women and white women?
Oh, shit.
I know. I went there.
Shit.
I'm only allowed to because he said I was allowed to be messy.
Man, it's... wow, that's a great question.
I'm really curious. Who's better in bed?
I'm going to say, well, my top one was a divorcee come out of a marriage.
Of course, divorcees are better in bed.
It was phenomenal. It was great.
You know why? Because they've been imprisoned by marriage for years.
I was like, free at last, free at last.
I have so much fucking to do.
It was so great.
All right.
So great.
So it was a divorcee.
I was over 40. Like anybody my age sucked. But them over 40s.
Well, women come into their sexual peak around 35, and then it keeps going to 50 because it's like our last hurrah.
Oh God, it's good.
It's like the ovaries only are going to last so long. Go for it.
I hate young people. No privacy. They can't cook. Lord Jesus.
What?
Young people are the worst.
Yeah, really? Young people don't have privacy?
They want to Snapchat, share everything. Turn your phone off and cook something.
They're like, we kissed.
Kick your goddamn phone.
I'm no better. I'm live streaming everything.
I like my women on MySpace. That's like, I like my women.
My God.
They still balance checkbooks. They still write checks and send stuff in the mail.
Oh my God.
They still buying stamps. That's how I like my women.
So you like women who are like scared of the internet and think people are following them.
That's I like that nice medium right around there. Like I still write checks and have an actual ledger.
Well, now I know why you might be having some trouble, because even some women over 35 and 40 still are using automatic deposits.
Oh man, I'm on the fence with her already.
All right, so your best sex has been with a divorcee, it sounds like.
Yes.
Why was it so good?
Because neither one of us had nothing to lose. Like, I didn't get fucked. She didn't get fucked. I was like, it's just daytime. I guess fucking did.
That's what good sex is when you've lost it all.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
I've got nothing. Let's just take this.
I don't even know what's going on. I just wish I had more time. I knew it wasn't going to last, but I wish I'd have done more shit. I've always, it's be like, I had a couple years where I was had some Barry Bond years. I had some Hall of Fame numbers. I was going through some bodies, about 2-3 year span.
Going through some, like, just dating a lot of people?
Yeah. I was going through like a year, like 4 in a year. So I had a new one every season.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it happened. I just kept, what it wanted me to do. Then I found books, and it's been a struggle ever since.
Books? Yeah. Why have books been a struggle for you?
Well, you know better, you do better. And then, once you learn things about humanity and women, and how do you sexualize such a beautiful thing?
Oh.
Objectification.
You got woke, and then you couldn't fuck women anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't dirty dog motherfuckers like I used to. I was like, I cherish the ground you walk on. You don't even know why. But Lord, I wish I could. I wish I didn't.
Well, so how does that change you then? Like, does it change the way you even flirt with women or put yourself out there?
It's horrible. I just have conversation. I don't have no cues about hello.
Is that why you have more friends then?
Yeah, I know how to be a friend first, not a predator or whatever that role is. I'd be like, I just want to be your friend. Like, maybe sometimes she wants to be grabbed by her motherfucking hair and spanked in her nose.
Well, I think we want a little mix of both.
Yeah, my balance is off.
So you only know how to do very sexual or very friendly, and you struggle to put the two together.
Yeah, there it is. Look at you.
I'm a therapist. I can put everybody together. I'm not analyzing you, but I am sort of always. It never stops. It's so exhausting. I hate analyzing people, but I can't stop doing it.
You gotta be who you are. That's all you can be.
I'm just me.
That's it. You are enough.
I will tell you, there are some pros and cons to dating a therapist. Pros are I can like peg you in an instant, but that's the same con is that like, oh my God, she knows everything about me, all of my dirty stuff, and like she knows me. Does she still love me? Which I do. I deeply love and accept you for who you are. But I can also call you out on your bullshit like that. And so it's pro and con.
All I need is an adult to love me and lead me in the right direction and put me on that line once. We'll be fine. I'm a great relationship person. I haven't been in many, but I think I'm really good at it. I have a hard time getting to that point. I'm like,
Well, so do you think you can separate sex and love? I think that's one of your questions here. They give me questions just in case. Yeah,
absolutely. Because I can love you, but not have sex with you, and have sex with you and not love you. Like, no, I couldn't. I'd be like, girl, we are together forever. Don't ever leave me. I don't know. It's been so goddamn long. My God, it's been so long.
Like a friend? Know. What do you mean? Like, so
being in a relationship, like thinking about another person before myself, or like not doing what I feel like doing.
Well, what if you're just compartmentalizing? So like some people, okay, so you think you can separate sex and love, and some people are so good at it that they can't put the two together. And so I wonder if what's going on for you is that you've separated them so well that you kind of need to compartmentalize women. So like you have the women that are more friends that are there to take care of your emotions and needs, but then you have the other women that are like, these are the ones I want to have sex with, and I just don't know how to blend it.
I don't. I've separated them so damn well. I don't know how to put that shit together. That shit turn to oil and water.
Well, so what if you just like have one night stands or flings all the time?
Oh, that sounds like work.
That is work. It is.
I was like, shut up. I got shit to do tomorrow. I got editing.
What kind of work is it to do flings and one night stands?
I had to like actually hit on you and like do you gotta write that down for me. I wasn't raised by men, so I don't know what the process is. Everything in my mind's a process, so I need to write this down, and then I will look it over and see how I understand this shit. So I'm supposed to do what?
You can do whatever you want.
I don't know what's going on here. Like we can have a conversation, be nice. I'm like, all right, nice to meet you, Lala. Oh man, maybe should I go? Fuck. I was supposed to have done that. I didn't do that. Shit.
You're like, oh, I was supposed to flirt.
All right, go left. All right, call the play. Got it. I need hitch. Who's gonna be my hitch?
I see. So you friend zone yourself now. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, I know this message. I know this envelope. I did it again. This bitch about being there. You did it to yourself again. Exact same way. Same thing, different model.
I got you. So my ex, one thing he did teach me that was really cool. I mean, we learned a lot from each other. We're still pretty decent now. But I remember he said he used to friend zone people. Like, he would friend zone himself with girls a lot. And so one thing he learned to do is make it very clear up front that he liked the girl. And that doesn't mean that anything was going to happen, but he would say things like, you're really pretty, or I would definitely go on a date with you if you were up for it. But like, so it would be like dropping little date hints and flirty hints, but also with the guise of like, we're still friends if that's all it's gonna be. And he did that with me, and it worked because I obviously married him and we stayed together for 11 years. So at least worked once. Now, do I think it was a long-term success? Well, I mean, we divorced, so like pros and cons.
Oh shit. Damn.
But it did work.
Right.
But I've also seen that with like people who are married, like they struggle to mix in the flirtiness and the friendship, because like it is good to be friends and friendly with people, but like you still got to kind of let them know you're hot, I want you. Like if I had the opportunity, I would take it. Right.
Yeah, you are right. I have a hard time getting there. Either I'm all the way there, either we Tasmanian Devil or we Tweety Bird. That's what we're going to be.
What's Tasmanian Devil versus Tweety Bird for the audience?
Like Tasman, I'm just out of control. I'm going to be a mess. I'm going to be all that because I enjoy your company. I don't see nobody else but you and me. So I'm going to be my messy self, or I'm going to be Tweety Bird and I say nothing, be boring as fuck. I mean, I hate you right now. When I don't want to talk to you, it's we're not doing well.
So like when you're on a first date, what kind of things do you say that make you that Tasmanian Devil?
I just talk about people in the restaurant. We're like, what the fuck is he wearing? Like, shit. Ma'am, are you okay? Oh, shit, here we go. That's a Unabomber. We got to get him out of here. Like, I just talk shit. That's funny to me.
Oh, you want to connect over your mutual hate for others.
Yeah, I like talking little shit, man. It's all a funny game. I'm going to tip well. I'm going to respect you as a human being, but I'm going to talk some shit about some shoes, though.
I got you. Well, everybody needs a thing, even if it is your mutual hate for others.
Yeah, but I want to get to the booze. Like, bring out the cognac. We got to start drinking. Let's do it.
Now I know why. Anymore. It's cognac. Now I know why cognac is your friend.
It is. And I found it only 3 years ago. I found it 3 years ago, and it changed my life.
Really?
What
did you have before cognac?
Vodka. Inside, I was drinking white women. I started drinking cognac, got a little brown now. I said, look at my life. What is going on to me?
Is that you graduating? It's like, no, I've become a more mature adult. I drink cognac. Do you have to swirl it like that, too? I've never drank it before, so what's it look like?
I got to bring you on my show and let you taste this cognac.
Do you have to, like, smell it and, like, drink it?
You can, but it's so smooth. It's slides. Ooh, like, ooh.
Like, what just happened?
I said, I feel so sultry all of a sudden.
My panties are already falling off.
These melted off. Oh, I don't need these no more. These in the way. Excuse me, out of here.
That's hilarious.
I think I like being friends. I like texting and I like being communication and active, but it's hard to find someone that's good being at home and out, because I'm both. Like, I need to be out, I need to be seen, I need to do stuff in the public, but also I like playing house, you know what I'm saying? I like chilling. So like everyone, I've always found one that's either too heavy that way, and the house was like, you gonna clean this today? Like, you keep inviting me to this motherfucker and this ain't being cleaned at all. Where's the dog at?
That's how you see if you can live with somebody, honestly.
Man.
I shouldn't let people know this, but I'm going to anyways. I have a strategy for everything. Like everything, including dating. And so like I watch everyone like hawks because I can't turn this off.
Oh, this is the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day rule you talked about?
Oh, yep. I had my 1 day, 2 day, 3 day rule.
Get the fuck out of here.
How do you feel about those rules?
I said that shit's efficient as fuck.
I don't have time. I've got to be efficient. One of the guys that I dated, he gave me a little gremlin patch because he's like, damn, you've got all these rules for how you live your life. And I was like, I do. What the hell is wrong with me? Why can't I let my guard?
Being efficient, fuck the bullshit.
I'm very efficient, but I keep that gremlin on my mirror to remind myself to chill the fuck out. Because when you're as efficient as I am, sometimes you forget that life is happening and it's worth it to like slow down.
Be easy, Tonto.
Smell some roses or something.
Yeah, enjoy this day. You ain't promised tomorrow. God damn it.
But yes, I did. I did have 3 rules.
I guess somebody will look over my profile, so I'm doing something wrong. I'm not.
I even had strategies for that too.
I don't have shit. My shit is not popping. My shit is dry as fuck.
So let's talk about that. Do you think it's easier to date online or easier to meet somebody in person, or they're each a different ballgame?
I'm terrible at both. I'm really bad. My pictures are great because they're not mine. Thanks to Big Stu.
Oh, you got some good pictures.
Oh, I got some bad bitch pictures
Thank you, Stu. All right.
My profile itself is horrible. I'm like, this is who wrote this. I did, because my bio is trash. It's so like, so says, look, you see me, I see you. Read this, let's go. It's terrible. I was like,
you can show it to me. I'll give you pointers.
Yeah, I mean, hell, that shit is so trash.
Why is it trashy?
It's like, it's not inspiring. Like, I'm a very quiet taste, like cognac. Like, it's not a lot of big guys that can pull this off well and just has personality and everything else. So I'm a very rare cognac, and everyone's not prepared to sip on me. And this is a hard market out here. This ain't my market.
Maybe that should be in your profile. You know, I'm just like cognac.
Right,
not everybody's ready to sip on me.
No kids,
but when you take it, it's going to blow you away.
Like, I'm already winning. I'm 35 with no kids. I'm already in a very, very rare air by itself. That's a very small percentage.
I gotcha.
So I have options, but then then everybody else got what? How many? Who? Oh God. Shit.
So do you like dating online better than in person, or person better than online?
I go to the same place, the same people. I need to expand. The more the world needs to see me. That's what it is. I'm keeping myself to what I know. So I need to get out more and do more and meet new people within the city. And I probably do better. Because once I found my never ever land in Soulard, I don't leave because it has everything I need there.
And it's all the same people that frequent the same bars.
They've seen me through all my growth, so they'll take me serious. I've been through them already. So like we've been here.
They're like, we know what's going on.
You know what it is.
Marcus is not the one you want to date. That's not fair. So you like being in person to date, but because you know all the same people, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah. So I'm with my friends. I'm hanging with my friends.
He's done run the vagina course.
Oh, man. Did not do it. And they ain't that no more. I'm still there.
Oh, man.
Old man in the club. What am I doing?
Well, maybe there's new blood or something.
It's coming. Some places it's coming.
Like, this person doesn't know me yet. Maybe this will work out.
I get out here and shine. It's coming. Some be all right. That's a divorce that happening every other week. I'm in good shape.
So you don't like online dating, or you're okay with it?
I do, but like I just be like, if I don't feel you're trying, I'm not trying either. I just keep on swiping. Yeah, maybe that was a misfire. I go off and on. I delete, put it back on, delete, put it back on. So indecisive. I don't know. I'm just a mess.
So the strategy after the date or before the date, like when you're online for me, is we have to meet in a week in person. That's how I know you're serious about wanting to meet. I won't waste time like flirting online too. I will flirt and make sure that people have a good conversation. That's step 1.
Yes.
But then step 2 is we have to meet in person to see if there's a good feel. Because if there's not, what's the point? You've just wasted all this time. I got more flirting to do.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
I don't know. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just, like I said, I have an efficient strategy for every step in my life.
Oh yeah, yours is great. Mine is something. I just 1 minute, I'm in it. Like especially after a good podcast, I be feeling like my highest of my. I'm like, ooh, I'm ready to get it.
Yeah.
And then I got nothing to give it to. Then I be like, that's not bullshit. And then I don't have that same energy the next day. I'm like, I was just on my podcast high. On my cognac buzz.
I love that high, right?
Oh, it's addictive.
For people who don't know, like if you don't run a podcast, because not everybody listening runs a podcast, but like I line up these interviews 4 or 5 in a day, and at the end I am high as a kite, and I'm not even drinking on this. Like I'm just talking to people.
Up on mine.
But like I get so high, I'm just like crazed. I'm like I don't even know how to go to sleep now.
I be Snapchatting the wrong people.
You should never talk to people after your podcast.
Girl. Especially when it first started, I was like, I'm so glad I didn't have nobody in my life, because I would be a father by now, because I was really trying. I was throwing out motherfucking duck bait and thank God no one responded, because I was ready to go for it. I was ready to throw it all away.
You know what I think is a good time to try and date and be on those apps is when you're angry.
I don't get angry enough, because I don't be giving. I don't care
maybe
enough.
That's part of the problem. You need to develop a little passion.
I don't have no passion for these hoes. I mean, these young ladies.
No, but you don't have to be mad at them.
I have passion for podcasting, but I'm like,
No, but not mad at them, just like mad at something, because then you don't care about what you say. Like when I got my first boyfriend after the divorce, I was like, we had like a particularly rough divorce meeting and I was pissed as hell. And so then I started flirting. Like that's when I decided I'm going to date now. And I was like angry, like flirting, but like I wasn't angry at them. I was just angry in general. So when they'd ask me questions, I didn't give a shit. I was just like, yeah, I'm buying underwear. And I was actually at the sex store buying underwear, just like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm going to buy new underwear because somebody's going to see this.
Oh my God. I've never felt that way, but it sounds amazing.
It feels so freeing. That's what I'm saying. You just got to get mad at something and then start dating. You are going to meet the love of your life.
Oh man, I have a hard time doing. I just want to hold them.
Maybe that's it. You just don't care. You're like, whatever, life is good. I don't have enough to be angry. Things. What do you care about? That's the wrong thing.
I don't want to hurt nobody. They deserve it.
Well, I think that's a good thing.
They deserve so much more than any man could give them.
Oh my God. This is why you've got to stop reading, it sounds like.
I got to put these damn books. I got to put these books down. I got to get messed. I got to watch reality TV or something because I don't.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, what you watching? I'm like, I'm watching a documentary. So they're like, what? I'm watching Love and Hip Hop. This ain't going to work out. I'm like,
oh, no.
I watch CNN, MTV, and BET. That's about it.
So maybe you need to watch like those
and Marvel movies.
I think I know what the show is. It's those like the ones with the child beauty pageants. You will see like the drugs of Earth there and get so pissed off that you'll be ready to date.
Why would I do this to myself?
Because then you'll be mad. You'll be like, I can't believe they're doing this to these children. What's happening with these pixie sticks?
Oh, TLC's be learning channel. That was just trash.
Exactly. I think if you watch a little trash, then you won't like be so afraid, and you'll be like, no, I can love people, and I am good enough. These people are terrible.
Yeah. I will say I did come to two things in last year about myself. About my vulnerability issues.
Okay.
And feeling that I deserve it.
Okay.
I'd be like, I ain't been through enough fucked up shit to deserve what I think I want. So it's like, I hear these horror stories. Like, I've been in this bad relationship. My baby daddy fucked up. La la la. I'm like, oh man, you deserve something great. I'm like, I ain't been none of this shit. I've been very peaceful, sheltered life. Like I know it was hot. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna wait till the heat build up. Ooh shit, it's wet. Yeah, motherfucker is. It's water.
But it's not a trauma pissing contest,
no,
you know?
That's why I don't feel I deserve, because I ain't been through shit. Like I ain't got no lashes. My back is smooth. I ain't been through glory.
Well, maybe you can bring a little stability. I don't know. Like maybe that's what you bring. It's like she had a rough time and you bring some peace.
I did, and then she left me. She stood me up.
Oh, that bitch.
She did. I said, I miss you. I know you do, and you should.
Well, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe nobody's good enough for you.
I mean, that's true, but I'm kind of making sessions.
But see, as long as you can own that, I think we're good. Dying. He's like, no, you're right. Actually, nobody's good enough for me.
Concessions to be a human. I want that touch.
It's like, I mean, I get you went through a lot. Like, I'll be here for you, but only so far. You got to work on some of that.
I can't save you, but I can give you a helping hand.
Oh, God.
That's a good line. I might put on a t-shirt.
You should write that down. And then every time you talk to someone on Tinder, I'm not going to save you, but I can give you a helping hand. They'll be like, I love him so much.
I know, girl. Let's go be messy together, drink cognac, and do random drugs. Yes!
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Well, this has been a really fun podcast episode. All right, we're towards the end of our podcast. Is there anything you want anybody who's been listening to know about you or love or life as your final message to the world? I mean, not forever. He's not dying or anything. Just the end of the show is occurring.
Be lovable. Give people a reason to love you, not for what you think you should be loved for, but reasons that you can't see yourself. Give people reasons to love you, and you'll be okay. I get too many reasons, so I'm over lovable. I do too much shit. They call me Mr. Doing Too Much. But be lovable. The more you love yourself, it make yourself easy to love. That's good stuff right there.
How do people find you, Marcus? That was good stuff.
If you're looking for me.
Yeah, where do they find you?
On Facebook, I am Marcus O. Boston. On Instagram, I'm M.O. Boston 314 on Instagram and the Twitter. Cognac Corner is on all your platforms. The Soulardians with myself and Cecil W. Adams is on all things, all platforms, all Instagrams, Twitters, and the Facebook. Also, another podcast I produce is High Off the Glass with O the Great. Also on all platforms and places of your social. Also, we give a round of applause to Big Stu. That always makes me look better than I deserve it.
Thank you, Stu.
Big Stu Films, Big Stu Studio.
He's been taking pictures and it felt so formal.
Wait till we get some money. Girl, we gonna be, oh man, we'll be a star.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the G's.
Yes, get it. Hey.
I'll just have like $20 in ones and just start.
That's it. We go out. I'm flying the jet over. Let's be at the airport.
Okay. Well, this has been Marcus Boston with Cognac Corner.
Cognac Corner.
He does it better than me. And I am your host, Angela Skirtu. You've been listening to www.aboutsexpodcast.com. Also, if you want to see me as your therapist, if you haven't been completely turned off by me in this episode, it's www.therapistinstlouis.com. Thank you all for joining us, and stay kinky, St. Louis.